With all the headlines about electric cars, you would think that sales would be sky high in Canada, but the reality is electric car sales represent about half of 1%. So 99.5% of all cars on the road are still internal combustion engines. But there are a whole bunch of new products hitting the marketplace in the next few years, and Nissan is perfectly positioned with this all-new 2018 Leaf. They have the best-selling electric car in the world. Almost 300,000 copies of the Leaf have been sold. So let's jump in, find out more here in Napa, California about the latest electric car from Nissan.
It's all new design, more power, more technology, and definitely more fun. In terms of price, it's a slight price increase from the Model 17. So starting MSRP is at, on the S trim, is $35,998. The SV is at $39,598, and the SL is at $41,998. The 2018 Leaf has an average range of 241 kilometers. Compared to the Model 17, it's an increase of 40%. So we've added a level 1, so 120 volt, and a level 2 portable charger. So the level 2 is 240 volt. So you can charge either with a regular 120 outlet, or you can install with a certified electrician a 240 volt outlet at your home and use your portable charger to charge the car as well. We're the only one in this segment that has a portable charger that does level 1 and level 2.
It's interesting to see that Nissan has come back to a hatchback configuration when everybody is moving towards utility vehicles in the Canadian marketplace. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with electrification. Probably the next vehicle will be a utility, but this does still offer quite a bit of utility for a family. It's got seating for 5, a hatchback configuration, and so the interior is certainly roomy enough for most families. There's some hard plastics here and there, but they do that to keep the weight down and, more importantly, the price down. So the starting price of this Leaf is attractive, and it's got some nice features for Canadians, including heated seats in the front, heated steering wheel, and heated seats in the back on the base car. You have to go to the middle trim to get the larger 7-inch screen. That also adds Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. But you know what? It's a functional car. The Leaf always has been, and that might be one of the reasons why it's the best-selling electric car in the world. For those that have never driven an electric vehicle, let me run through what the benefits are for just driving the car. Nothing to do with saving the planet and saving money and all of that kind of stuff. What you get with an electric car is a very different and rewarding driving experience. First of all, the batteries run right along the bottom of the car. So if you've ever done anything with sports cars, you know you need a lower center of gravity to improve handling. So the center of gravity in this car is very low. So in corners, it feels stuck to the ground. Then you have a quiet atmosphere. There's no engine running, there's no exhaust. All you hear is the wind whistling by the side of the car. So that's very satisfying. Then you throw in the very aggressive torque curve from an electric motor. So when you put your foot on the accelerator, you're getting all of the torque at 0 RPM, and it continues through the speed range. So we're doing roughly 50 kilometers an hour. I put my foot on the accelerator, and you get that snap of torque even in mid RPM range. So what does that all come together to do? It provides a more satisfying experience for a lot of people. A really nice commuter car. You have quiet, refined, fun to drive car, and you're saving the planet and money at the same time. So you have a 40% extended range now with this car, up to 241 kilometers, which is way more than the average person will use in a day. You get more power and more torque than the previous Leaf. So it all comes together to make a very practical hatchback family car that is nice to drive. So those are all the benefits of driving an electric car. There's one new system, though, that will take a while to adjust to, especially if you're jumping in and out of an electric car and maybe to your regular SUV. You have a system called e-pedal, and when you lift off the accelerator, the regenerative braking starts to happen, and it's quite aggressive, and it can bring you all the way down to 0. So we're pulling off to the side here. The car will come to a complete stop, and then the electric brakes grab the wheels. This will work on a hill going up or down, and then when you push on the accelerator, away you go again. It takes a while to get used to, and especially if you're swapping in and out of this car regularly, you're going to have to modify your driving style. In terms of electric car competition, this is the newest and the latest. They already have 800 of these pre-sold before they even arrive in Canada towards the end of February.
Well, Zach, there's a lot more electric vehicles on the road now. How do you think this Leaf is going to stack up?
Well, first to market advantage is what you call it. Very first mass-produced electric car, well known in the marketplace. This is going to be a winner because it has very high name recognition.